couldn't help myself. I had to do a video for you guys. I had to show off how it looks like as a roller. And it, you know, put this down, put the shirt on, got the hat on. This video is brought to you by some Pro-Line products again. And of course, Boom Racing. So, really this video is just going to recap on those rims and tires that I had received, or ordered and received from Pro-Line. Got them all mounted up, got them installed, and it's now a roller, so now I want to show you guys what it's like. I'm still waiting on the frame, so I'm holding off on painting the body until I have the frame and then the proper, so I can make the proper holes and it'll all line up the way I want it to line up. And I still got a few things I kind of want to play with on the truck, but, and of course, the bumpers will be, we'll just kind of make it how it might sit. How's it going to sit there? See if I can get it for you guys. Don't think I'm gonna. It'll basically, it's not gonna sit there. So it's basically gonna sit, it'll be like there. Maybe a little bit more forward, but that's what it'll be like. I could have got the narrow one, so it's basically that. But I really didn't like it. The look I'm kind of going for with this truck, and of course there's the rear, be on the back. Roughly like that. Maybe a little more out, obviously, but probably roughly about that. This truck's going to be a trail truck, right? So I don't want it to be something that's going to, you know, it's only going to flex that much. Like, I'm not even going for a whole lot of flex in the truck. It's going to be a hauler, recovery truck, like, you know, bring it out with the bomber, and the bomber flips over in the trail, bring this out with the tow straps, pull it out, you know, that kind of thing. Just show you guys what I built the truck for. Once the trailer's done, it'll also be hauling stuff around, but I haven't got that far. I've got the axles, you know, got a couple set of axles here off a Red Cat Everest 10. So these are just your Red Cat axles. But I've got these, and, you know, they're pretty cool. They work. I don't mind them. So I'm pretty stoked that I've got, you know, a set of axles that I can use. Now, that being said, or not that being said, but now that you know what this truck's going to be meant for, you kind of get the reason why I chose, you know, these tires. Yes, they're a decent crawling tire, but the tread pattern and everything, they're going to hook up on everything that I want it to hook up on. If I have to get it up onto some rocks, it's going to do the rocks. If I decide to throw it on a U4 track, it will do a U4 track. But realistically, this is the recovery truck, not meant to really do much of any crawling of sorts, any high flex or anything like that. The next build, which will be an SCX2, that's not for a few months, but just so you guys know, that is the next build. I've already planned it. It's just a matter of getting the funds together and waiting till the precise moment. But it will be a couple months. That'll be a Jeep Speed kind of build, which you've been seeing on plenty of videos. Probably going to run something similar to these rims on that, but far different tire. That'll be a new one for you guys to see, I think. But anyway, let's go to the tires here. So I'll flip it around to the back so it's not moving around. We got really nice width. I'm really happy with the width. Really happy with the look. Just the look of the tires with the axle. I don't know why that's a big thing, but to me they fit kind of the way it's supposed to look. They've kind of got a military tire look to them. There's something that clicks away in here. I'm not too sure where it is. I'm going to have to probably figure that out. Yeah, I'm sure there's something that... Yeah, it's bugging me. That little tick that's in there. Again, I gotta get, get the grease in, get everything fully done. The transmission is good. That's already been packed and everything, so that's pretty much ready to go. But axle-wise, I do need to go in through there and get everything tightened. These aren't tightened down because, again, as you guys know, the frame's not even going to be this frame, so it's not quite done yet, but it's a roller, and I think you guys have been wanting to see it at this stage. It's kind of a big stage of where it's at, not too long ago, or quite a while ago now, I guess. This was all just in a, big pile and wasn't really anything, but now it's been dubbed the Pro Boom Scaler build by Quak Rc. That's what it's kind of the whole full name. It's really just the Pro Boom. But back to the tires and the rims. I keep veering off. We got the Denali 8 spokes. And the one thing I'm really, really liking about these rims, and I'm probably going to be getting the 2.2 versions, is I run the Tituses. I've run the Titus on the 2.2 Titus on my SCX-10, on my Wraith, and of course, as you guys know, on the Bomber. They're the more budget rim for 2.2 that Pro-Line has. And they're good. I've never had an issue with them. But one thing I do have is the bead does tend to pop on them. It comes out. And the one thing I noticed with these rims is, if you guys can see on the inner side, I could take this off, but I'm not going to. On the inner side, we'll get the light over here. Maybe that'll help. So on the inner side of the rim, it's actually a ring. And then on the outer side of the rim, it's a ring. So these rims actually sandwich the tire to the rim. And that's one thing that I quite like about, for example, I know there's plenty of them out there, but a lot of Axial's ringed bead locks, they do the same sort of thing. And the beads never seem to go on them. They stay really nice. Now, that being said, in the Bomber, I don't run the foams that come in these tires that come with the Pro-Lines. They were huge. I could not get them to fit, so I ended up putting in 1.5 foam, axial foams, sliced out the inner foam, then fitted in, stretched it over, whatever. So I could basically have an XL 2.2 foam, but they're still a lot smaller, and that's why you see my tires actually, they can fold right over. And sometimes it doesn't really help, like when I'm trying to stay on the dirt, not fall off the edge or anything like that. Depending on the incline, you get that tire roll, it's just going to kind of keep sliding forward, right? That was a bad explanation, me just dipping my head in. You get the tire roll and you're going to kind of be going straight instead of the proper turn. Because the tires, on this one, the tire would actually be grabbing along that side edge, whereas sometimes on my Swampers, depending on the angle I really get the Bomber at, they will tend to fold right up. So I'm basically, you can put it as I'm running like 60 to 70% air pressure, when, if not less than that, if you want to go that route. Probably less than 60% air pressure if you want to go that. I'm running like half flat tires almost. So there's reasons why that truck is kind of the way it is, and there's reasons why this truck is going to be the way it is. I want stiffer tires. I want this thing to have, just be a trail truck that's also good on the road. hauling things. It's not going to be too bouncy or too torque twisty. It's just going to be able to go. One thing I'm not sure about, though, I'm not 100% sure about how much torque twist that gear is going to have. It's definitely, I wouldn't consider that a, could be. No. I'd say the pinion's probably right in the middle of the diff gear. It's not sitting above. For example, like SCX 10.2 axles do. So, a few differences, and obviously the higher set pinion really helps with torque twist, not to mention a lot of other things. But, that being said, this is also built up as a truck. It's one going with the pickup truck helix body. I don't really care. Yeah, it's kind of that more truck kind of build. Military axles, just bigger than normal 1.9s. Pretty beefy metal shocks. Everything's beefy on the truck. The Y-links will leave. The 3-link setup will be kind of, I might leave it in the front because I think it's going to keep the front nice and sturdy, but I might be running 4-link soon in the rear. I'm not sure. That all depends on when other builds start. The bomber needs some updates and stuff. This thing's got lots of money. I think it's time to put some money into the bomber. So, once this thing's running, the bomber will be on the table and we'll do some videos on that. But this is basically just a video on the Pro-Line rims and tires. Another thing I want to mention about these tires, as I mentioned it before, but notice all the little slits in the tires, in the actual knob itself. All those little slits, including like the actual, gaps between the treads, but just all the little tiny slits in the tread itself. That's really what helps crawl up stuff. That's it. If, for example, these are probably not going to be, depends how cold we get, but ice tires. You can get studded tires, you can get all sorts of kind of tires, but now there's a lot of companies that do like an all year-round kind of snow tire where the snow tires, or the treads, just have a whole bunch of slits in them, and it acts like a suction cup to the ice. So I'm noticing a lot of that kind of stuff in with these tires. I could be wrong, they might not be good ice tires, but they got a good tread to them. If it ices over, I'm going to be doing some ice videos. See how well this truck will run on some ice. I doubt it's going to ice over that thick, but at least around here I might have to go up island a little more to try and get that. But if I got the trailer, we'll do a ice road scalar crossing. I'm not even going to get onto the trailer. That's kind of it's a concept I have to really design up before I can really get forward with it. Just like the 6x6, you guys are probably, and I say you guys, like I have thousands of you guys watching my videos, but to all you guys out there, my phone went off. To all you guys out there that watch my videos, that know about the Tonkzilla build that I dubbed, that will be built. But it's gonna be a very custom, it's probably not even gonna be a Tonka body. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna build, but the thing's gonna be, it's gonna be 2 feet long, so I have to really design that, and that's why that's gotten really put off, and I decided to go this route first. Like this, minus the Pro-Line stuff, is about $500. it'd be a lot more than that if I was to do it with the 6x6. So, you guys kind of see there's reasons why I didn't go that route quite yet. You know, probably going to run axles just like these on that. But I need to get the chassis designed, the cab designed. I got to do a whole lot of designing until that one can be done. So that's why I went this route. That was just a little thing for the whole ice road truckers bit. I will actually have an ice road trucker style truck I could run, but not so much semi-truck, but you know what I mean. But that won't be probably till next winter, if not during next winter. So, not really going to get the hopes up that that's going to be done anytime soon on that. This is going to be the winter truck, as well as the bomber. But there will be, the winter build will be the SCX-10-2. So we will have the Pro Boom, Toyota Helix, rig hauler, recovery rig, the R10 bomber comp truck, pretty much any kind of competition I'll throw that thing in, 2.2 class at least. And then we'll have the 1.9 SCX-10-2 that will be good for pretty much what the bomber is, but for 1.9 class. Now that they've got something that will really do it, that's this kind of design, but will do what the bomber's good at doing, which is on the ground beside me. So you guys can see, that is my little scale garage there. The Wraith is, it's kind of small. It was a dollhouse my mom's going to throw out, so I decided, like, oh, I'll take it. I'll take cabin. But the Wraith has a blown transmission and a blown motor. The bomber's ready to go. That's why it's sitting there all ready to go. And the Yeti is back to being a Yeti, and it's ready to go. Yetis are on top of things, aren't they? When they climb stuff, so the Yeti's on the roof. That's what it is. But that's that. So, thank you guys for watching. Not really a whole lot on this video. Just a, there's the tires. Showed you guys the bumpers. Again, here is the SR5 cab. There's the front, side, back, and it's even got the little bits in the front, so I can cut that out and actually mount that onto the back of the cat, or on the back of the bed. Stoked about that. There's the bed. Again, the bed has it too, so I can just cut out Toyota, fit it right there. And then obviously there will be a, there's going to be a tight squeeze. Probably fit the license plate right there somewhere. That'll be a video strictly for you guys to see, strictly for that. Getting some custom Quak plates done. So those, or that's bed. Got the diamond plate little box there. I don't know if I'm really going to paint that diamond plate color. It's probably just going to be painted blue with the rest of the body. Pretty sure that's where the mounting holes would be. I'm going to take a wild assumption. Pretty well looks like it. So I'm thinking that's where you mount the holes there. And the body has a little notch there and a little notch there. So they do come, just from what I'm feeling here, guys, just so you're aware, Pro-Line bodies come with I wonder if that's a hole. Yeah. Right there. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but if you run your hand over the back, there's actually two mounting, I don't know what you'd call them, dimples, little marks for your back posts, and then there's two up front for your front posts. So they actually pretty much figure, they line up where it should be, and they mount them for you. So that really helps me out. Like, it really does. Although, like I say, this is probably going to get sourced out to my roommate, who is the, the plane guy and the quad guy. He's really good at cutting Lexan. I can barely see the lines. As you guys know, I'm blind. So it just makes it a bit harder to try and get all that. Even a little Pro-Line thing there. It'd be kind of cool to cut one of those out and put that somewhere. But anyway, sorry, veering off on you guys here as always. So it makes it easy for the mounting post there, and it's yeah, it's gonna get sourced out. But I will paint. One or two of you actually asked. I know it was Adam. I know you RC trail runners also. I know you. I said sure, throw a paint video up. I'll set up the tripod and I'll show me painting. It's gonna be a first. Not the greatest painting, but I've gotten all the steps I need to do, so I'll do that and we'll see where that goes. I think I'm just rambling on now, so the music's starting. Thank you guys for watching. Stay posted. Within the next week there'll be another update with this, but stay posted for an R10 running video. I'm going to bring that out onto the trail. I think there's some mud that's been kind of building up over the past little while, at least I'm hoping. So get some mudding, because we all know the bomber loves mud. It's a big mud fan. That's all it wants is mud. So mud, mud, mud. We'll get that in the mud, and yeah, I'm just going to keep rambling on here. We'll get that in the mud. Stay tuned for that. Update video on this soon. Happy trailing. I'm out. Thank you.